signs. Treasure here, getting ready to do your general reading it'd be from now until your next reading, probably the last 2 weeks of April, as far as the general reading. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and combine them right now just due to time restraints. You can contact me at treasurethefuture1111@gmail.com if you would like to book a personal reading with me. Right now I'm going to go ahead and do a special. It'd be one question for $20, and then I can actually send you the rest of the information if you'd like more done. What else do I want to say? Sorry, I'm a little bit new at this, guys. New at filming. So also, I want to give out one free reading a week. If you email me and screenshot your like, share, subscribe, hitting the bell, a comment, and send that in to my email as well. I'm going to just kind of intuitively pick who I think needs the most help at this time. I know, the economy is kind of rough right now, and it's my way of giving back. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your general reading. And this will be for ladies as well as men. Ladies first, guys. But, okay, let's go ahead. First, I'd like to set your ambiance card. And this just kind of gives us an overview of how you're feeling or how you might be feeling towards someone else. And then I do a timeline. And then I will do clarifiers if needed for whatever card. Forgive my hands, guys. I have been planting a garden, and so I am extremely beat up. See all this crap? Just scratched up. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and get started. So for my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn ladies, Spirit, give us an overall energy card for our ladies from now to their next reading with me as far as general. And I just kind of shuffle until it feels right to me. I usually feel it in my arms, either like an electric pulse or like a chill feeling. So just bear with me a little bit. That was good. Okay, one card please for our earth sign ladies. Now until the next reading. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay, right here. Right. Let me just kind of put that to the side so you guys can see a little bit better. So we have Colette. And it says, she who nurtures empathy, gentleness, and insight. She's so pretty. So this is like the color of the crown chakra. So you might be getting downloads right now. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of set this up here so you guys can see it. And then what I want to do is just get an overall reading. This is the Vice Versa Tarot, and I'm still trying to set up my Amazon shop. If you guys can patiently wait for that, as well as my website. I just wanted to kind of get these started. Okay, you can also follow me on Facebook at Treasure the Future. That also, I literally am just getting set up. Okay, so, but there's no better way to do it than just to do it. So I'll learn as I go along. And that's what we're going to do here. So I do these a little bit differently. sure you guys can see me shuffle them on camera, but they're a little bit further away from me, so. Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. I'm sure you guys can see that. Okay, so before we get into your timeline, it looks like you are either waiting for someone from the past, or you're getting insight from someone from the past, or you have empathy from someone from the past, or you just want to very possibly have someone come back to you. It's like you're waiting here. You may have to travel to see them. They may have to travel to see you. However, I am picking up on some deceitfulness that has came out, because this is the light side of the card. You are keeping your memories and the way you kind of feel about the past a little bit inside. It's like someone's mask has fell off. And let's kind of see where we go from there. You might be missing someone I'm hearing. All right, let's go ahead and get the timeline for you. First, we're going Capricorn ladies. You guys got quite a bit. All right. Yep. Okay, so also for your overall energy, we have the Three of Swords, reverse, heartbreak, but starting to heal from it. Okay. Then we also have, oh wow, on the bottom, again we have the Lover's card. It is in reverse, so definitely someone's mask has came off. There is some duality here. I'm hearing maybe in friendship too, but this is stuff that you're keeping inside. You're not really talking about this at this time. Put that to the side. All right, so the first card that came out here is these. It's like a clump of these. Just want to make sure you guys can see these. I know the glare is a little bit much. All right. So for your first card, we have the Two of Pentacles. It is in reverse. So at one point you were trying to either juggle a bunch of things. You were dealing with someone who was juggling a bunch of things, and there was a need to drop something because it was too much. This would be something also that could deal with a cyclical pattern, some sort of toxic abuse that is now being dropped. So either there was a breakup. I'm definitely feeling a breakup. But you are coming out of the toxic part of it. You're no longer feeling in your head about it as much. And that's at least for now. For the next 2 weeks, things can kind of pop up. I think you are thinking about it a little bit, but it is definitely not as bad as it was before. There is a 3 card here. This possibly could have been due to a third party that the breakup was here. Although it also may have had something to do with work. Either way, it was some sort of interference when it comes to your relationship regarding whoever this is. Then we have the Hermit card. It is in reverse. So there's some sort of knowledge that you've gained here. Again, you're keeping it inside, but it's getting ready to come out. Yeah, you definitely have done your homework in regards to work. And you just want to move forward. You want to move on from the past. You're getting out of a stuck feeling. You're taking the blindfolds off. You can see something very clearly for what it is at this point now. But still, I'm not seeing really any communication. It's possible you may have blocked this person. Or if you are speaking to them, you're just being very quiet. Because you're going within to search for the right words to necessarily say. However, I think you are just, if you are talking to this person, you're really just trying to handle it the best way you can as far as being mature about the situation. Again, this is moving on. There was some sort of victory that was lost, maybe a possible job loss, or you were thinking about this and you're a little bit worried. But more than anything, this is moving on from the past. But again, it's like you're keeping this in. If anything, you're talking to friends about things that have happened. I'm not really feeling that you're talking to this person at this time. If you are in a relationship, you're kind of being quiet right now. If you live with this person, it's like you both have had some stuff happen. Maybe one person possibly lost their job or had to stop juggling something in order to move forward. You very well could have been doing research as far as your stimulus, and now it's like you just gotta kind of wait it out. This is being in your head, but it's okay. On this side is like something is like super, super serious. I mean, there's like a fire. It's a bit crazy. But here it's like you're feeling trapped inside. You probably really want to go out, and it's just kind of not happening at this time. The quarantine. It is a 4 card, so that has to do with stability. I think you're worried about getting the finances to be able to take care of your family at this time. But it's like a much needed rest, and you may not realize that. But you need to nurture yourself. You need to have empathy for others. You could just be getting, pretty agitated, but you put that down for right now. And you're getting insight into what your next moves are. Now, very likely, you're working together with someone, or there is a new job coming, or some sort of money. However, I'm feeling a new job or teamwork when it comes to, future establishments. Let's see. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Gemini. And those are pretty much the signs I'm seeing for right now. You have mostly swords, though, so it could be any sword sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, but yeah, you're definitely getting out of your head as far as something, and you're healing. Okay, so you've had insight on something. You're having empathy to a situation, and You might have to break some news to someone, but this is calling for you to be gentle about it, or just be gentle to yourself. Maybe work on your self-love a little bit. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Let's see. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles with the Devil in reverse. And we'll go ahead and do the Chariot, and then what's coming for you. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is going on for my Earth sign ladies from now until their next reading, their next general reading? Okay, so for the Two of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Devil in reverse. Okay, that card right there. Yep, this definitely has something to do with a love relationship. It's just kind of stone cold at this time. There's a need for equal give and take, and this may have been communicated about. If you live with this person and you're trying to kind of heal the situation, but there is a possibility of maybe someone just moving on from this. Maybe you're just moving forward as far as the past. Like you've seen something, masks have came off, you've had insight into something as far as doing with love. You also may feel like you're like doing a crap ton of work at home. You need a rest, and maybe you need your partner to kind of like pick up some of the pieces. Because it is calling for you to have some sort of self-care as well as rest. Okay, let's move on. All right, what is this Chariot here? Actually, let's do the Hermit reverse, the Chariot, as well as the Eight of Swords in reverse for my first sign ladies. Yeah, this has something to do with a older man, or there's a need for this man to like grow up a little bit. There's a challenge here. Also, travel could be an issue at this time. Maybe your car broke down, or you can't make a car payment, and it's an issue right now. Okay, but a mature man as well could give you the knowledge that you need in order to help with the situation, or there is a need for someone to really do their research and see what they can do as far as some sort of assistance. However, let's look at this, because I see some sort of opportunity coming towards you. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing like maybe a repo on your car. A little bit also with a love situation. It's like someone, you feel like someone just needs to grow up. They've definitely broken your heart in the past. You're kind of seeing them for what they are, but you're healing from that. You're trying to communicate about it, and because you're no longer blind to the situation. And it's like, if this doesn't stop, like, I'm gonna move on. But I don't see you expressing the moving on part to that extent if you live with this person. If you don't live with this person, there's a chance that you are possibly moving in with family. I'm also hearing that there is a need for the family to heal. Okay, so now let's clarify the Four of Swords and the Three of Coins, please, Spirit. Okay, that came right out. So, yeah, okay, that wanted to split. Yeah, we have, this wanted to split. So we have courtship, definitely an issue. Again, it's an issue, like, if you live with this person, like, the romance is gone. And it's due to some sort of, like, deceit or something that's happened in the past. Or this person was just either mentally abusive, could have been maybe physically abusive. Again, I'm just hearing they need to grow up. Like, the romance is kind of out of it at this time. You could be dealing with something legal, but I'm seeing more legal research as well as documents. There is a message of concern coming here in regards to work or in regards to your relationship, or maybe you're delivering this. Okay. But it's being called for you to get insight. If you're worried about something, the best way to tackle anything is to literally one step in front of the other. I make a list every single day, and I just one step after another, especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed. Let me see if there's any. If you are single, I'm not really seeing. I'm not really. What is this? Yeah, there's a need to work together with someone in love. And for equal give and take. You need something reciprocated here. It's like you can't carry everything by yourself. And so I know a lot of times when things feel really overwhelming, it's like you shut down and you're just in your head and you don't want to deal with it. So at this time, it's saying that you need to nurture yourself so you can kind of regain your strength and move from there. And of course, you have to gain some knowledge as far as your finances. Something is concerning you. I'm feeling like a repo. Or your car broke down and you're needing the finances to kind of take care of this so you can work. I mean, everybody's kind of afraid of taking the bus right now, just like due to everything. So let's go ahead and get a financial card for you. I just read this kind of as like an oracle. Nice. Advice can you give us for what's coming up for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn ladies? And now until their next general. Sorry, that felt kind of really stiff. Someone around you, I feel, is being extremely stubborn, and or they just have a lack of empathy. I'm also hearing their words could be really harsh, but you're not, at this time, you don't feel like, it's like you're kind of flabbergasted at like their actions, and it's concerning, like the way they're handling stuff. It's like you got to put some work into this too. you know. Okay. Financial cards. What is coming up in my earth sign decks? And the next general reading up already. Okay. These I don't really cut because I just pull one card. One card, please. I wanted to flip. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing there's a choice for you to have to make. Courtship, more romance is needed, but at this time, I just feel like you're still in your head about what you truly want to do about this. As far as that, as far as a job, it's like you or somebody else needs to really do the work in order for this to come about. But you do have the King of Pentacles, so let's see what the book has to say. But the King of Pentacles, if anything, if it's this man who either needs to mature, it could be your father as well, because the Hermit a lot could be that. There's someone stable, and it could be that you're still at work and this person's trying to fix the situation in order to keep his business afloat. Let me see. I try to get as many messages as I can, guys, just due to how many people will receive these messages. If you want a little more in depth, definitely book a personal. Yeah, I mean, I do see some, if you do your research, money will be received. This could be the stimulus. You may have to wait a little bit for it, but it will come about. I also did see some sort of, legal matters. It could have something to do with that. Possibly a divorce, but I'm not really feeling that. I think maybe just, there was just a breakup in the past is more what I'm feeling. Okay, so let's see what the book has to say. Yep, okay. So this is the banker, a mature man, both wealthy and influential, will be willing to bestow his favors upon you and help you from an economic viewpoint. Cultivate his friendship. This could have something to do with a lawyer. I'm not really feeling that, but I am seeing like a boss figure being able to help you, a father figure being able to help you get out of a situation that definitely has to do with finances. He may have said, if you are working, that he's not sure at this time how much longer that he'll be able to keep the business up or keep, so many people on, as far as, payment wise, just due to the economy. And it's possible you lost your job, but I'm not seeing it. I think you're just worried about something not working out. But someone's here and they can help you. Again, it's just like you have to do the research, and there is someone who can help you as far as either filing the papers that you need to. Don't sit still if there's a repo or anything like that going on. Definitely, talk to someone about this and ask for an extension. There are things that you can do I am seeing that will help the situation. You also could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, and a Taurus. Okay, so let's move on to your love messages. All right, what do we have for love for now until the end of April, or until their next reading? I also feel like someone around you feel needs to have more gentleness and empathy towards you. Yeah, they've kind of been a little bit of a creep. But I think maybe small things have been said, but a lot's being kept inside. All right, love for my earth sign ladies, please. Their love life. Engagement. Okay, so your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Like I said, there's a need here if you are with someone to, it's like the courtship, the romance, everything else, needs to kind of be like ooped up or just leveled up. It's like you're lacking that. I'm not really seeing too much in the way of an engagement, but I am seeing a very possible reconciliation. So if you were apart from someone, it's very possible that you guys will get back together and you'll have like a new lease on your love life. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and read what Colette has to say. Look back in here. This is the LQ or the LW tarot or oracle. I've heard some people say it in different ways. So there's that. All right, so Colette. Excuse me. Okay. Hold on, I'm just seeing which part. Okay, that's about her. So you instinctively know what others are feeling, so you're able to nurture those who need your gift of empathy. This card brings a gentle message of hope and healing. When you are troubled, turn to those around you and let them see what you need. If you are lucky, you may encounter one of those rare souls who see at a glance exactly what you are experiencing. You will recognize the knowing souls like Colette by the empathetic depth in their eyes. Allow yourself to be nurtured back to health and happiness. And I think that pretty much sums that up. If there is a reconciliation and a higher level of commitment going on here, I feel like your crown chakra will be right on point. Listen to that. And if you look in their eyes, you'll be able to know if they're telling the truth or not. So it says, extra advice is, when do I need to be more gentle with myself? Self-love, guys. Do I allow myself to be nurtured by others? See if there's a reconciliation there if you could trust it, guys. Who can I share my gifts of empathy and insight with? So finding a friend that you can talk to who will give you insight, maybe someone who has gone through the same thing or is going through the same thing, and someone's opinion that you value that's very, very important. Someone who has basically their shit together. You don't want to just talk to, anyone who is just like, they're going through it too, and, basically they're in the same boat. I know a lot of times it's easy to kind of go back and forth and just be like, bleh, let it all out to other people. But as far as taking advice, listen to your own intuition. And I promise it's not going to steer you wrong. Okay, so that's just from now until the end of April, or until your guys' next general reading. And I'm going to try to do each sign, but like I said, just due to time restraints at this time, it's a little bit hard to be able to kind of get all that stuff set up, just because I'm new to this. I'm setting up my website. I have a lot of stuff going on as well. So I'm going to do the best I can to my ability to be able to do as much as I can for you guys. And I also have a present coming up soon, so just stay tuned, and we'll kind of go from there. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into a reading for our men. All right, Spirit. What's going on for the general overview for our Earth sign men? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. From now until the end of April, or until their next general reading. Right there. Champions. Woohoo! Alright, set this aside. Okay, so it says champions. Break free of restrictions. Things will stay the same unless you are willing to fight the status quo. You'll show true genius if you dare rebel against rules doctrinaire. Experiment and bend those rules. Forget the old ways learned in school. Now try an unconventional way and do not fear what others say. So I'm seeing here that you have been restricted as far as communication. I'm also seeing you thinking outside of the box on ways that you can handle something. And that you're knowing if you don't take action now, like, nothing's going to be achieved. So you are taking action. Red is your first chakra. Okay, so that represents stability, action, also protection. Seeing that with the birds as well. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay. So let's see what your timeline has to say. I'm going to do this on camera as much as I can. Again, it's far away from me, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Just bear with me, guys. What do we have coming up for the next 2 weeks for our Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn men? What's the best messages for Earth sign men collectively? All right. So just cutting the deck. You are feeling emotionally drained about something right now. Everything you are feeling, you're holding it in internally at this time. There is a wish fulfillment that is needed, but it's like you're trying to figure it out on how to achieve this. Again, you're also having a hard time with communication. Um, Either in the past, or this could be coming from you too as well. There may be a need, it's a challenge card. There may be a need to either let someone go if you're a business owner, or just within your home. Either you are feeling backstabbed, or it's possible that this is happening to someone else. It could be coming from you. I'm just seeing, I'm seeing that a choice needs to be made, possibly between two people or a group of people, and what's best going forward. But this is emotionally draining for you. It's kind of like you're clear of the illusions and the confusion of the situation. Someone may need to apologize for something. But I do see people like kind of turning their backs, or you turning your back as far as them. I am feeling very much so like a family situation. Most definitely. All right, give me a timeline, Spirit, for our Earth sign males, please. What's going on with them from now until end of April? Oh yeah, you guys are being quiet. This is someone you've dealt with for a long time. Could be a child. Okay, let's try this again. What do our Taurus men need to know from now to the end of April? What's going on with them? Take them. All right. Now, this is the Four of Pentacles. It is in reverse. You're seeing something clearly, though, and something has came out. You're not holding back anymore. But this definitely has something to do, I feel, with money. Maybe an inheritance, family legacy. You're waiting for that to come in. Or you just need your family kind of to get it together as far as what's going on with their money. Okay, so that's one overview card. And then on the other side, we have the Page of Cups. It is in reverse. Again, emotionally drained. This definitely could have something to do with a child. You just feel like things are moving slow, but you're not really, like, at this time really communicating that. You just feel drained. It's like you really want them to move forward, or you want them to get out of their head and stop being so melodramatic, or letting their emotions rule them. It's like they have a need to let something go as well. So your first card that came out is the Seven of Swords. This is someone kind of doing something dirty. Now, because I've seen all this internal, it may be you guys kind of having to leave someone in the dust in order for you to move forward. So it's kind of like skeet, like moving away from a situation. But again, this is all internal. It may have not have happened yet. If you're in a relationship, this could be a secret affair. But it's like, yeah, I mean, there's a need to break free of restrictions. So it's possible it has something to do with that. I'm not quite sure. I definitely feel like you're a father figure. It's very possible Yeah, I mean, if this is some sort of affair, which I don't like saying that, I really prefer you guys to get a personal reading because this won't be for everyone. You very well just might want to be single at this time and to kind of, express this in a way that's not going to hurt someone, but you just want to get unstuck from something. And also, this has something to do with family. It has something to do with money. It has something to do with someone not working or a job loss. Um, this is family legacy. So it's like maybe wanting to get a dog too, or you just got a new dog. Um, I'm definitely seeing you as a father figure, or possible. Let me see these. Hold on just a second before I say much more. Yeah, no, you want a new start. Yeah. Okay. So you have the Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. They have their back turned towards you. I mean, it's clear. They're not confused on anything. You know that they're just like kind of like, well, it is what it is. What's been talked about is in the open, but it's like they don't really want to communicate too much with you, and just due to the situation. Very well could have something to do with money. Um, they may be feeling left out in the cold, or you are. If you have any fire in your chart, but they're still living at home. It looks like at this time, but something is a challenge. However, more information is either needed for them to get out of this. They still, or you guys still have a home. This person's hanging their head down low, which means either you or this other person just has felt really defeated. And so they may need to, someone may need to go back to school, possibly online school, or just really find a job. And it's very hard right now. So, and even if this has something to do with you, just know, I mean, it's just everything's super hard right now. There's a need to pull together as a family. However, an opportunity is coming. This could be a job offer for you. It could be for them. Also, it's possible some of you may have not dated in a while, and you're just kind of feeling like blah. But you want something, you want to execute something, you want to plan something, or there's again, a relationship that's just being done in secret. So you're either acting like you're single, or maybe nothing's been said or set in stone. If that's the case, a relationship offer will be made, a job offer will be made, or some sort of, I'm hearing divine intervention in regards to your money. I'm also hearing inheritance and family legacy. You might be secretly trying to start a business. It's just not up and running yet. You're trying to make goals in order to get this up and running. And just to let you know, if it's an unconventional way of doing things, it can be artistic. You will make your mark, and I'm hearing it may be a little bit slow going, but it will pick up, and you will definitely get there. Um, there is something that you are very genius at, um, but the fear has to go away. Okay. So maybe a little bit of research is required to kind of get a business up and going. You have felt very, very defeated in the past, just beat up. Someone else, this fire sign very possibly, has just been through the ringer, but something is picking up for them. So they're coming out of their cave. They want to help you too, it looks like. Um, but it's just like the action as far as you guys making plans is just, it's all in your head, and there's not very much communication about it. If there is, it's little bits here and there. Like they have plans, maybe they want to set up a new business. They will try and, as far as this business, especially if it's like something unconventional, um, I do see you wanting to support this person, but just feeling in your head about it because you feel like everything's so stagnant. And it's like, you got to set up a plan. We have to get this off of the ground because I'm feeling stuck as far as being, financially or whatever. But again, something is coming for this person or for you. If you have fire, especially in your chart, and a new beginning will happen. But this is like someone starting from scratch. This is someone taking a leap of faith and having a wish granted. Again, there's a dog. What are those little things on here? Oh yeah, I mean, I do see money coming for someone, and it's like leaving the kingdom, like taking a risk to find your new crown, packing lightly and just kind of letting go. I think this is something you want to do, but again, it's in your head. You want to speak to this person about it in a friendly way, because either you or they have a lot of mountains to cross, but you don't want to be risky about anything. However, it's being held inside. You're not communicating that as of yet, and that's just the next like 2 weeks or so. But your wish is to have your family financially put together. You want everyone to either stop fighting or to stop hanging their head low. You may need to be a source of inspiration at this time and really go within to let go and express your wisdom to people. And this may not be something that comes to you very easily, but you can't have fear. You can't have fear as far as what other people may think or how they may view you. There's a need to take the blinders off, to release the ties that bind you and that are holding you and your family back. I'm not seeing too much in the way of relationships. If there was a relationship, it's possible that a child may have interfered, or maybe someone stepped out of the relationship, became single, let the situation go. The family's still on your mind, but this person's being cold. You may have to be quarantined with them. This may be something that you can't let go of exactly at this time, but you want to get out of it. You want a fresh start. That is your wish fulfillment, but money has been an issue. This is a 1 card, so you're thinking, about yourself. There's a need, again, to talk to a friend. And there's no need to fight. Although I'm seeing people being quiet. I'm just seeing everyone doing their own thing at this time. I'm not seeing any romance here. So, sorry about that, guys. Let's go ahead and clarify a couple things. All right, Spirit, what is this 7 of Swords about? What is this 7 of Swords about? Swords for my earths and males. 2. Not filling it. 2 just keeps wanting to come out. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Okay, so there's a need for equal give and take. Someone's trying to be mature about something. This is like the main female in your life, or there could be 2 women in your life where you're dealing with your mother. 8 is cyclical, so if you've been having problems with someone, it's kind of been something that's been ongoing. I'm seeing that there's a need for more romance in your life. If you feel like, if you're not dating someone, it's like, man, like I'm getting older and, I want someone in my life. But, especially right now, it's kind of like bad timing. There may be some sort of love offer. And, all these could go vice versa. Remember that. But 8 is it's a divine number. I see you letting go of a relationship, though. There's a need to be mature about it. You possibly might be moving in or thinking of moving in with a mother figure. If you're a little bit younger, that offer could be made to you. Something may have not been communicated about it, or you're just in your head about it. You're trying to set up the plans for this. And yeah, this has something to do with very possibly someone you've been married to in the past. And there's just, you want to break away. Like, this is a long-standing relationship that, like I said, someone could be stepping out. One is older, one is younger. One is more mature than the other. One, obviously is more newer. I think if you are married, I think this person has an inkling, like they kind of know something's up. Yeah, they know. Yeah. I'm seeing there's some sort of romance going on here with someone. And it's like you want them to be your main person, but you're not able to get this completely going at this time. Also, the mature woman could be someone that you've known for a long time and you want to have a relationship with them. It's just, there's nervousness. There still may be an offer made. You connect on levels as far as you guys have both either been married or you guys have both been through stuff. And it may be a little unconditional. You actually may be married now. You need to get a divorce. But that that's kind of risky, that also could be due to money. Children, money. And you're having a hard time. If you are married or with this person, as far as leaving them, you could be far from your children if you're out of the house already. Or an apology may be needed in order to fix this with this person and engage more in more romance. But I see you hanging your head down low. Like, you're not really knowing how to handle something. Okay, but because it has something to do with the Seven of Swords, this is either setting up a plan and executing a plan. You may be thinking about proposing to someone. Like thinking outside of the rules. Wanting to offer something, but you're not sure exactly quite how to get this off of the ground. Okay. So let's find out what's coming in for you. What is this Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit? This Ace of Pentacles for my Earth sign males. Yeah, it's a pathway. Again, an 8 number. So this is like some sort of destined path that you need to go on, and I believe you're aware about it. I just don't think you have the courage to do it quite yet. If you're dealing with same sex, this could also have something to do, like switch the roles. Definitely has something to do with family. There's a need to handle things in a different way. But I feel like you're thinking of yourself, like you're thinking of number one. Because you want to champion over something. You don't want to stay stagnant anymore, but it's hard to get out of this path. There's some sort of transformation needed. And it's like you want to fly free. That's exactly what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get a money card for you guys. Again, don't mind my hands. They're like really beat up right now, guys. Okay. Financially, what advice or what is going on with my Earth sign males, please? Spirit. What is going on for Earth sign males? I'm not going to question it. Okay, it's ready. What's going on financially? Oh, okay, I'm not going to take all of them because it's like too many. Okay, what's going on financially? What's the message, please? That's too tight. You're being stubborn about something, or someone around you is being very stubborn. You just find it really hard to get money going, something going, something's taking some time. One card, please. It's 2. All right. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the yin and yang, the 2 of cups. Normally I don't do this, but 2 kept wanting to come out, so I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. Hold on, let me get the book. All this is in different... Hold on just a moment. Different languages. I'm seeing it's not the Hangman, but I'm feeling like you're feeling stuck again. Okay. However, this one, and I'm still kind of learning it, so bear with me. This is actually the World. So something needs to come to completion. There's a need for you to travel to get to your destination. To put the puzzle pieces together to do so. Okay, so this is the World fulfillment. Soon you will be faced with a series of favorable circumstances that may finally make your dreams come true, fulfilling all your hopes and aspirations. Again, setting up the plans, closing a cycle, and moving forward. And this would represent love normally in the normal tarot, but let's see what it has to say as far as financially. Yeah, it stands for harmony. Again, you're not feeling, I mean, it's truly, it's been coming up through all this. You want harmony. You don't want to feel uneasy. You don't want to have to hang your head down low. You want to champion over something. You want to win either someone back, or you want to let go of someone and go where your heart feels more, I'm hearing more at ease, but it feels like it's like a destined situation. You want to let go of the restrictions of having to deal with this stuff. Maybe you live with your mother and you're trying to find a way out of this and let that situation go. But again, it's just hard because of what's going on right now. But it's possible that this person may be kind of shunning you. Okay, so let's see what this has to say. So, harmony, artistic, affinity, selfless friendship, romance. Your dream can come true only if you can make a decision in keeping with the circumstances. And that is exactly what we've been talking about, guys. So a friendship could be turning into romance over the next couple of weeks here as well. Let's see what your oracle has to say. Okay, Spirit. What guidance do you have for our Earth sign males? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yeah, something slow moving. Okay, let's see here. One part, please. Next two. One part, please. Right there. All right. Oh, support. It says Argon, Barbello, and Picture Jasper. Support. Crystal Angels 444. Definitely has something to do with your stability. Okay. So let's read. Let's see what this has to say. That's pretty cool. Okay. So you want to go where you're supported. You don't want to feel restricted anymore. Okay. So it says, we bring you the gift of support. Our support is available to you on all levels. We offer spiritual support of inspired ideas, unconditional love, and divine energy. Oh my God, I was so getting that. We offer psychological support as we assist you in upgrading your belief systems to ones that enhance your ability to fulfill your divine destiny. Oh my gosh, guys. And this may have something to do with someone you feel divinely guided to. They could be into arts. You could be into arts. Maybe you both want to do something artistic together. Also, if you believe in twin flames, it could be possibly a twin flame. But if that's the case, you've known that person for a long time. Okay, so we offer physical support by providing for your material needs, for nourishment, shelter, security, and safety. We are able to support you with peace and with prosperity in subtle and very practical ways. Notice how much easier it is to live your life with courage when you know that no matter what, you shall be provided for, and what you need is only ever a prayer away. Oh my God, guys. So you will champion over anything that you want to do. You have divine support. You're going to be getting some downloads in how to execute some plan. And you are definitely protected. And I feel like this may be a friendship or someone you've known for a long time that could be turning into a love situation. Okay, there's that. Let me get your love card. Sorry about that. Let's find out what's going on in love. Okay. So there's a need to just kind of have a gentle approach to it. I feel nervousness. I feel like you guys have had a challenge in the past. Absolutely as well. I feel like, but this is about, because this is a 9 card. This is a 1 card. Something like with the World card too, something's coming to an end for you to have a new beginning. It just hasn't quite happened yet. And it probably won't fully happen within the next 2 weeks, but there will be some sort of progress there. And if you're worried about financial matters, something is coming for you. They're right there. 1 card. Where are our nails, please? Can you guys see that? Right there. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Yeah, you guys are really feeling this person. You have to execute a plan to champion over your fears. You may have known this person since you were a child, or maybe you went to school with them. And then so on the bottom, it says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith, again, will bring you romance. So set up a plan and execute it. I'm so happy for you guys. That is a beautiful, beautiful reading. If you guys, again, want to get a reading with me, go ahead and send me an email to treasurethefuture1111@gmail.com. I will get in touch with you. We can go over the prices. Right now, I am doing 1-question readings for $20, just due to everyone's financial situation. Also, for sharing, liking, subscribing, hitting the bell, and commenting, screenshot this and send it to my email as well. And I am giving out 1 free reading a week, just to kind of give back. And I hope this resonated with you, and it's a really good reading. So yeah, guys, take a chance. Take a leap of faith. It will be worth it, I promise you. Okay? All right, guys. You have a very blessed 2 weeks until your next general reading. I have some really cool stuff coming up. Take care.